Great. Our mission. Helping Parents Heal is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting bereaved parents. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. Helping Parents Heal goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non-dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non-religious background, and encourage open dialogue. Attendance at all Helping Parents Heal meetings is voluntary. All discussions that take place at affiliate-led meetings are confidential. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Zoom meetings run by leadership are not confidential. These meetings typically feature guest presenters and are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of Helping Parents Heal meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with our children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Again, welcome everyone, and welcome, Britta.
Thank you.
Thank you, Irene. That was wonderful. And now I have the absolute honor to introduce my dear friend, Britta. And I'd like to read Britta's bio now. Meeting Britta Nicole for the first time, you will immediately see a woman devoted to her role as wife, mother, daughter, sister, and friend. What cannot be seen from the outside, though, is that she is also an evidential spiritual medium, psychic, and animal communicator healer. Britta has immersed herself in her own spiritual development for over 2 decades and has been intuitive all her life for herself and others. Britta's life path is not about changing anyone's belief system. She's merely a facilitator for connecting you to your loved ones on the other side. The love we feel for family and friends continues past this earthly life and is a fact that Britta has shown to her clients again and again. Coming to know this truth about your own loved ones can be the beginning of healing after loss and grief. Britta has always believed that heaven is all around us and is not some far-off place beyond our reach. Your loved ones on the other side are with you every day, watching over you, still very much a part of your life, and they want to connect with you. Britta is a strong supporter in her community and a certified mediumship provider for the Helping Parents Heal organization. Britta has enjoyed the opportunity to learn from many spiritual teachers around the world. She holds a BS in Business Administration from the University of Arizona and spent a decades-long career in corporate sales. Britta also holds certificates as an end-of-life doula and grief support specialist. And now, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my very dear friend, Britta Nicole.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Irene. It's great to see everybody this evening. I'm coming to you from London, so very late here, but I know everyone's on different time zones, and it's great to see so many smiling faces. I know many of you have been to demonstrations before, and it's best to just kind of go over as I step into the power and as I gather the information of who I'm connecting with today. I'm going to share the evidence. And what's going to be important is that you listen, and as I announce, if anybody can take this, if you could put that in the chat box, if you can take the information. It would be really great if you could wait until I've shared a couple of key pieces of information so that you know that it all applies to you. And then Irene or Lisa will read off the those of you that feel you can take your son or daughter that is stepping forward. And sometimes I go direct, not very often, but I might just be drawn right to you and go right to you. So with that being said, I'm really excited to be here today. And I just want to take a moment and just have us all close our eyes, and we're just going to take 2 big breaths together. So let's just take 1 breath. Beautiful. Let's take our 2nd breath. Excellent. And so as I step into the power, I feel very much that I have a gentleman stepping forward right now, and he's got a lot of humor around him. He feels very much to me that he would have been almost like the class clown. I feel like you would remember him for his jokes. He keeps wanting to show me a monkey. I almost feel like he might have had some type of stuffed animal or sock monkey that you might still have today in his possessions. I feel very much a bit older, that he's coming to me like he easily could be in his late teens, quite possibly, even beyond that, early 20s. But the important thing is just the humor that this young man brings. And he is just so excited to be here today. So can anybody understand this monkey reference with it being a stuffed animal, and that your son had a lot of humor around him? Can anybody take this and put that in the chat box?
We have 3 people who are saying they could take that right
Okay,
now.
excellent. And so he's showing me, so the 3 of you have, just keep listening up. Thank you for that. So he's showing me the sun. The sun is so important to you. You really thrive off the sunlight. I know this is a play on words right now. He's your son, but he's also talking to me about the sunlight. And I feel very much that you very much enjoy being outside. And it's really the sun rays are really so important around you for your health and your vitality. He's also showing me you walking. I think I just said that before, but he's actually showing me what almost looks like a canal or maybe some type of shallow river or riverbed. It feels like that you might walk along or cross over. Can anybody take this of those that put in the chat?
Britta, I have Jamie Gray here. Her son had 5 pet monkeys growing up. He was 22. She's also saying that she has a sun tattoo and is a total sun lover.
I love it. Wonderful. So can we pin her? Or can I just?
Sure. What is her name, Lisa? The chat's moving so quickly.
Jamie Gray.
Okay. Okay. I've asked Jamie to unmute. Hi, Jamie. Can you speak, please?
Hello.
Okay.
Hi, Jamie. Wonderful.
Jamie.
Can
Hi.
you turn your video on too, please?
Sure.
Jamie?
Yeah,
Yes,
let me see
please
how to
put your
do this.
video
I'm
on.
sorry. This is my first time ever doing this. So I don't even know how. Hold on one moment. Okay.
Yes,
there we go.
everybody, if you can turn your videos on, it's helpful. Thank you. Okay, Jamie. Your video
So Jamie,
is not
this is
on
wonderful.
yet.
When I saw your son with the monkey, I thought, oh, could this really be a real monkey attached to his side? Maybe it's a sock monkey, maybe it's a stuffed animal. So I just love the validation and how the sun is so important, and definitely a play on words with your own son. And so as he steps forward, he is just so excited to be here right now. He's so excited to just express so much love to you. And he wants you to know that he's just around you when you're outside, again, with the sunlight that you gather. And it's just so important for your physical well-being. I know you would understand this. You would understand that you really thrive off of the sun, correct?
Somehow she became muted, I think.
Okay, I've asked her to unmute. Jamie?
Okay, so I'll just keep going and then. Okay.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Actually, my mom, who's passed away, and my son was so close to my mother. And whenever I was growing up, we had 5 pet monkeys, and there is a gigantic sun stained glass window in the house because they were sun lovers. I have the tattoo of the sun window on my foot in memory of both of my parents who passed away.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you for that. So as your son continues to show his love and joy today, I feel very much that there would have been some kind of, he's like showing me that in this last week, there would have been some kind of frustrating incident for you with food. I feel like the food might have been a bit messy. It might have even, I don't know if it was like a taco or something a bit juicy that would have fallen out. I don't know if you were quite eating it in the car, but there's something frustrating and funny at the same time. And he wants you to know that he was all around you as you were eating this meal in what feels like it was on the go. He also talks to me very much about how he's with you in the car, not just for this meal, but as you zip around and whiz around with all of your errands. I feel very much that you have, the way that he shows me is you have been thinking about your car. I'm not necessarily feeling like you're getting a new car, but you've been thinking about some work that needs to be done on the car. And I feel you would understand all of this, correct?
Yeah, that is correct. My boyfriend drives a semi, and I've been going with him every day because I haven't returned to work yet. And today in the car, he was eating French toast sticks, and he like spilled syrup down his shirt like 2 days in a row. And I have made so much fun of him for spilling this food all down the front of his shirt. And then today, he went to pick up a drink, and the whole entire drink spilled all over the whole truck. I mean, that's, yeah. And you're talking about the creek bed and the river bed. We just went to West Virginia like 2 weeks ago, and I was just amazed by the creeks there everywhere. It was the most beautiful, peaceful thing, the creeks flowing and the riverbeds. And I said, I cannot wait till it's warm to come back here and walk in these. Like that was just, I was overwhelmed with that feeling.
That's wonderful.
Oh.
And so what beautiful validations to know that your son is just walking alongside you throughout your everyday life. I absolutely love when the children show us how they're with us every day. And it's not just a, momentous birthday or angelversary that they're around us, or even when we're, maybe having a rough day, they're really with us every day. And how beautiful for you to actually, be able to validate the riverbeds. He's got such a beautiful personality with his humor, and he loves seeing all the upliftment and joy around you, laughing, and again with all the different food antics that have taken place. He's also showing me specifically a red bird. I don't quite want to say it's a cardinal, but I feel that there's red coloring in the bird, and I feel you would understand that you've seen this type of bird around you recently. You would understand this, correct, Jamie?
Yeah. He was in an automobile accident, and we went to the scene of where the wreck took place a few weeks ago. And my fiance had kind of walked up into the woods, and I was just standing along the side of this kind of like an open field, and this cardinal came, and it flew up into the tree, and it just kept going up and down the tree, and it was chirping and chirping and chirping like crazy, and it would fly away and it would come back. Like it would not leave me there.
That's just wonderful. So, he's not the cardinal, but he's absolutely projected his energy to bring that bird close to you so that you would take a moment, just like you said you did, and gaze at it and understand. And so I believe that you're going to continue to see more birds around you of a cardinal or with red coloring in it. And you're absolutely going to know that it's your son drawing near to you, because there's no coincidences. There's no coincidences. And he's telling me that you've been needing to get your hair done, but you haven't done it yet. So you either are trying to find like a new stylist or spend the money on it, and he wants you to go and do that. So you understand that.
I got hair color today, and my daughter is getting my best friend's a hairdresser, and my daughter's getting her haircut Friday. And I said, "What time are you going?" I sent my hairdresser the picture, and I said, "Do you think you can cut my hair like this? Like this
I love
is
it.
just."
I love it.
And the monkey thing, listen to this. Okay. My old boss from work came into his funeral, and she said, "I have to tell you something. You're going to think I'm crazy." And she said, "I dreamt of Jacoby all night long." And he would run up to me, and I said, "Your mom is looking for you. He was missing for a few days when he passed away. We were searching for him." And she said, "Your mom is looking for you." And he said, I got to go. I got to go. And he would come back, and he would come back again. And she said, "Jacoby, what are you doing?" He said, "I'm chasing monkeys," is what he even said to her.
I love it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I'm going to hand his heart back to you. He's here with you every day. He's shown such beautiful validations today. And I just want to take that moment of how you talked about getting the hair done today. This can happen so often with mediums where there's no sense of time in the afterlife. So our children don't experience past, present, and future. They only experience like at that moment, everything at once. So as we as mediums feel into it, for me, I felt like it was coming up. So for you to say it had just happened is just awesome. Just shows you how he's with you every moment. So with that, Jamie, I'm going to hand his heart back to you. So thank you so much for those validations. And so I'm just going to take a moment, and as I step in, I feel very much that I have a young lady with me, and she keeps wanting to go like this. I want to take my fingers and go across her cheeks. And I feel that she just had the most vivacious, bubbly sense about her. I feel that there would have been some type of dancing around her. I don't quite feel like it necessarily would have been competitive, but I feel that she almost would have had a cheerleader-esque type personality. And she was always the one in the family to rev everybody up. And she just had this easygoing feeling about her where she tried so hard to have everything just kind of slide off her. And I'm really drawn to more of the southern part of the United States. For some reason, she's bringing me to that. I think it might even be Georgia. I just popped in. I just heard the word bulldogs. So can anybody take this information before I go more specific with that? Does anybody understand a daughter? If you can put that in the text box, and Lisa, maybe you can read that to me.
I'm looking here.
Okay.
Nobody's responded yet.
Okay, so we'll keep going. So take out the southern part of it, but keep this bulldog reference in mind. And so this young lady, I feel very much enjoyed animals. She's showing me herself with dogs. And so this personality of hers being very bubbly, very vivacious. She's showing me herself walking with the dogs, and I'm seeing very much a gray colored dog. Can anybody take this? We've got Anna.
Yes,
Anna.
we do have Lana here. She said she can take all of it and the bulldogs.
Excellent. Lana, can you pop your microphone off, please?
Yes, I've asked her to unmute. Hi, Lana.
Hi.
Hi,
All
wonderful.
right.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You
So
too.
wonderful. So can I work with you? So I've got this. Your daughter's just beautiful. She's just so bubbly, and she just, it's like, I just wanted to go like this with these smiles from ear to ear. And even when she'd be out walking with these dogs, the way that she shows me is just very chatty, very, very friendly. And I feel you would just remember this personality of just magnetic about her. People were just very drawn to your daughter, and she was very photogenic. She didn't have to do a lot to doll herself up. She just had this beautiful, beautiful natural beauty. And she's showing me specifically for you the mornings. I feel like there's beautiful morning light, morning sun that comes around you, and that you take the time, you somehow, wherever you are in your home, you can catch light of it. I'm not quite saying that it's always a sunrise of color, but I feel like it's a combination of color and the sun rays coming in, and you would understand this. And she's with you in your home when this beautiful warmth of sun is stepping in. I know we're having sun in both sessions now, but you would understand this, correct?
Yes, I
Awesome.
sit out on my porch every morning right with the sun.
Awesome. And so know that she's so present and so around. And she makes me feel like you recently misplaced something. She's showing me you like digging in your handbag. And it almost feels like you had a moment where you thought you like misplaced your keys or something of importance like that. But they were there, but there was like this moment of like, oh my gosh, what did I do with them? So you understand that. And so she's just so present. She's so present and around, and just so much love, absolute love. And I see her right now, and she's just taking her hands and she's pulling your hair back like she wants to play with it. And I just feel the two of you had such an incredible bond as mother and daughter. And she wants you to know that the feelings that you get, there's these tingle feelings that come on around the back of your neck. And that's her absolutely connecting with you, and to really trust and fall into that, and know that she's here and that she's with you every day. And so you would understand this, correct?
I do, especially the neck. I'm always thinking there's a bug on me.
No bug, but I guess we could call her the love bug. She's telling me right now. You can call her the love bug. So she just loves that. And I love how she just referenced playing with your hair and going right into the connection. And so your connection with her is really solid. You just have to continue to trust that she's right here with you, walking this journey with you. And she's giving me this feeling, caffeine, you drink quite a bit of caffeination beverages or something. I don't know if it's coffee or soda, but do you understand the caffeine reference that she's talking about?
I used to. I'm 2 months without caffeine now.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So here we go. Here's that sense of time where I'm at
Yes.
again, where I felt like it was coming up and it hadn't happened yet. That's where she was leading to was the pulling back of the caffeine. So I felt like you hadn't already done that. So way to go. Awesome. She's rooting you on with that. She loves that about you. And it just feels the way that she shows me is you have just done a complete 180 shift within your lifestyle and your routines and how you just look at every day now, and how you just not only just take the time for yourself that she shows me as you shared with yourself in your morning routines and the sun all around you, but it's throughout your day, and she's with you, she's walking with you, she's very present, and you know that because she hears you and you're talking to her, and she wants you to know that. And she's showing me what feels like I want to call it a banana clip, but it's not one of those 1980s banana clips. It almost feels like one of those little click, those, I don't know what you call them. You put them in the back of your hair, but you stepped on it, or you stepped on something that would have been like that for a moment where it's like, oh, that was under my foot. Do you understand that?
My granddaughter's little tiny banana clips.
Okay.
I stepped on it yesterday.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
broke it.
Oh, well, sorry about the breaking of it, but
Yeah,
your
it's
daughter,
fine.
so present. I love it. I mean, she's just so present and around and laughing herself and just smiling from ear to ear and continue to trust in these validations and know that she's just right here with you. She's absolutely right here with you. And she brings me to something with your mouth and your teeth. And I feel that you take a very good care of your smile and your teeth. And what is she trying to tell me about this? I want to go back to like my back right side. So I don't know if you had some gum issue or you had some sensitivity. Maybe it's the left, but I'm drawn more to the right side. But there's something like showing me back there. Do you understand that at all?
My jaw is clicking on the right side.
Okay.
I went to the chiropractor and had it because
Oh.
I couldn't eat or anything without it clicking
Okay.
really bad.
Amazing. Not amazing that you're having it, but amazing with the validation. She's doing fantastic. So she's so present. She's with you, even at the chiropractic appointments, she's just, I love that. I love how they show these things. I want to also share with you that you're wearing purple right now, I see, but she's drawing me to the color blue around you. And I feel that there's a blue, I almost want to go into this aquamarine type color that's so beautiful on you. There's something about that. I almost feel like there might be a photo you have of yourself, possibly even with her in it, that I'm seeing this color. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I do. It's the last photo we took together, and it was all in that was her favorite colors, was the blue and aqua. So yeah. And
she
her
loves
bench,
it.
her bench is made in that colors too.
Wow, that's beautiful. She loves those colors around you and on you too. So I absolutely love that she gave that a beautiful validation there. And so what she shares with me is she's literally holding tulips. I'm holding tulips right now. It's like, I want to hand you the tulips. And so the next time that you're at the store and you see a bunch of tulips, and it's going to be multiple colors. It's not just a pack of pink or a pack of red. I'm seeing like pink and yellow and purple in there. Pick them up for yourself. She wants you to pick up these pack of tulips and take them home and enjoy them, because there's just so much sunshine and joy that she wants you to have with that. And so I'm going to hand her heart back to you. So thank you so much for working with me. Your
Oh,
daughter's
thank you.
just beautiful, and she's so present.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. All right. Wonderful, guys. Beautiful validations. And so as I continue to, we've got so many kids here. I can just see them all. They're not even lined up. They're just like all, I feel like I'm at a pep rally right now, where everybody would gather. They're all right here. And I have another gentleman stepping forward right now. And he's literally wanting to go like this. So I feel like you would remember he had quite the voice and quite I almost want to say quite the whistle, but it's almost like, somebody can do their own megaphone, as I was just talking about this pep rally. And he was like really into the sports, and he was really into school and involved with literally the camaraderie of his school. And I really want to say he's at least really involved with his high school, is what I feel like he's showing me. And I feel like he would have maybe even, I don't feel like he was the cheerleader, but I feel like he would have known the cheerleaders well or would have enjoyed dancing with them. I'm going to stop there for a moment because that's pretty specific. Does anybody understand that? We've got a couple of yeses. Do we have a couple of yeses?
We have one so far. right?
Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Amy, okay, wonderful. So Amy, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself. So Amy, you would understand with your son of just, you know, the excitement. It's like if he knew there was a pep rally going on at school, or he knew, you know, the football games and, you know, I almost want to say like March Madness, like he would be the one jumping for joy and excited and rooting people on. I can't see Amy.
I'm asking her to unmute. I'm waiting to hear
okay.
her talk. Hi, Amy. I've asked her to unmute. Please unmute. Hello.
Okay, sorry, I was having trouble unmuting. Yes, that's
Okay.
him.
Wonderful. Thank you, Amy. So can I work with you?
Yes, please.
He is just going like this, like he is just so excited right now to just to be here and to be around you. And it's almost like he gives me this feeling of the anxiousness of getting to speak. You know, it's like he's just so excited to be here. And he shows me, he's literally showing me the most quintessential mailbox. Like I feel like you must have walked out to the mailbox recently. I almost see you like going out and looking in it. And I don't know if there wasn't anything in there yet or something, but there's something with the mailbox he's showing me. Do you understand this?
I was at a mailbox yesterday, so.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. And so your son is with you. He's very present, very much around. He brings me to your feet. He shows me that, I don't know if you've got some arch support issues going on, or there's been some discomfort with the shoes that you're wearing, but he wants you to like, go get the new shoes. Like, I feel like you've been thinking about getting something with more support. Does that make sense?
Yes, sorry about the noise. My grandson was watching cars.
That's okay. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I just actually bought a pair of new shoes, and
Okay.
my daughter has a lot of arch support issues. I don't have as many, but I did just buy some more comfortable
Okay.
shoes.
Okay. Another great example of the timing, past, present, and future, and it just happening. So know that your son was around you and supporting you with that. He also brings me to within the house. He makes me feel like there's been some, I don't know if the refrigerator has been running heavier or louder, or there's been some questions or been looking at the refrigerator. Do you understand this reference to the refrigerator that he's showing me?
I mean, at my daughter's house, she's having company. I just cleaned the front of the refrigerator.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure if that's exactly it, but definitely take notice if you start hearing something about the fridge or whatever. But definitely he's doing a good job showing himself that he's all around and here very much. He's also bringing me to just him also really enjoying animals. Like I feel like he would have been someone who he would have been the kid, the big kid at the petting zoo. Like he's showing me that he would have been the one to get down with all the younger little kids and play with them and play with them in a fun way at the petting zoo. He's showing me. So I feel very much that there's this animal connection around him and also being with the younger kids. So you would understand that he's just such a big kid at heart. Like he just has this pep rally feeling where he could just really rev people up. And just as I had seen earlier with the other daughter, you would remember your son is just really gathering everybody. Like he loved the family events. He loved the activities. And he makes me feel that, I know you said that there's a party or something coming on soon, but he's making me feel like that there would have been like barbecues or like outdoor, like backdoor barbecues that he would have really enjoyed. And I don't feel like that's what this party is. So I feel like there's one coming up, possibly like Memorial Day or something. Like I'm being drawn to like the early part of the summer. And so know that your son's going to be there. It almost feels like, did somebody just recently do something to their deck? Did you or your daughter make some changes to the back deck? I'm hearing the word deck. I'm seeing like gray wood, like whitewashed gray wood. Do you understand that at all? That's okay. we can hold on to that if you're
Yeah,
not
I'll
quite
hold on
placing
to
it.
that one.
Okay, okay.
She's getting ready to move, so it may be something to do with the new place.
Okay, could be. But he's bringing me to the deck and it felt like a show off. It felt like it was something to show at the party. Work had been done. It was a pretty space. That was the feeling I was being given. And I was very much drawn to this
Yeah.
gray area. So
I think that's at his
really
dad's
wonderful.
house. Yeah, I think that's at his dad's house.
Okay, excellent, excellent. And he's also bringing me to, he's saying the word robin blue, but I don't necessarily feel like you've seen robin blue eggs. I actually feel like they're the Easter candy of like the color robin blue. So I feel like you've been snacking on them or they've been around or something. You know what I'm talking about? The robin blue
Yeah.
color
Yeah,
chocolates?
we just bought some. Yeah.
Okay, super. Wonderful. Well, know that your son is all around. He's got so much love, and I'm going to hand his heart back to you. So thank you so much for taking the time to connect.
Thank you. Yeah, we just had his angelversary on the 21st.
Beautiful.
So so I think that might have been why he was anxious to come through.
Absolutely. Well, he was, like I said, he was, when I made that comment about the pep rally of all the children gathering, he was like right there out. I'm going to jump at this moment. And that's what they do. You know, when you make a comment, you think it's coming out naturally, but it's actually your loved ones bringing forth the information when I don't even realize it's happening. So that's just fantastic.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much. All right. Wonderful. So I'm very much drawn to Peter Loren right now. Peter Loren, can you hear me? Maybe you can unmute yourself. I feel very much, do you have a daughter in spirit?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. And so I have this young woman stepping forward right now, and I feel that there would have been some quietness around her. I feel like you would remember her as having a quiet side. While she would have also been very independent and outgoing, there was still this, like, it was almost like two sides, like she could be very quiet and reserved. Do you understand that, correct?
Yes, you could say that. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And she makes me feel very much that you yourself enjoy watching birds. Like, I feel like I wouldn't go as far as saying you're necessarily the hobbyist of bird watching, but there's something about watching birds. You understand this?
It's not really a peculiarity about me, but I mean, we do watch birds. Sometimes we try to get signs from birds. There were actually some birds showed up, I think, just after she passed.
Okay. I'll take that. That's fine. Not everybody watches the birds, so that's wonderful. That's what she's trying to show me. She's trying to show me how she's just very present and very much all around. And I feel very much that you're a very routine person, she shows me. And I feel that I almost feel like there's a municipality or perhaps it's like a police station or a library on your routine when you drive back to your house. Do you understand that? Like, I feel like you pass by, I want to use the word municipality. So I feel like it's some type of government type building, but it feels more like it's like the city hall library type space. Do you understand this on your route when you drive back to your home?
Well, I work at home, so I don't really go to work. She did actually live close to a police station when she passed.
No, this feels more like, even though you work at home, you would still have a routine when you drive back home, whenever you're out running errands. Do you understand that at all, being around the neighborhood or going into your neighborhood, the municipality? Does that resonate for you at all?
No, not really. It's a suburb, very much.
Okay.
Suburbia.
Okay. All right. So let me just go a bit further with her. I feel very much that she is trying to show me that you would sometimes feel warmth or tingles in the lower part of your body, like down towards your feet and ankles. And she wants you to know that that's her connecting. I also feel like there might be some discomfort in the ankle region for yourself. Do you understand that recently, having something going on in that area of your feet, the ankle region?
I have in the past, but not recently.
Okay. Would it have been a really long time ago in the past, or? The last one.
Yeah, yes, actually, it was before she was born, actually.
Oh, no, I
Actually,
wouldn't.
Had
That's a little
tended
bit
to go
too
over
far.
my- yeah.
Okay, well, she's drawing me to the ankle region, so I feel very much that there's warmth and tingles that she's sharing and sending and helping to solidify you understanding the connection with her. So just kind of take note of that the next time that you have a moment where you're just sitting maybe with your feet up. And I feel like you're very much going to feel that. She's also sharing with me the handiwork that I feel you do. I feel like you're someone who could kind of fix everything. I feel like you like to kind of putz around and work on little projects, correct?
Yes, I did a lot of DIY. Actually, just the few months leading up to her passing, I did a lot of that. We
Awesome.
replaced the carpet upstairs and on the stairs going upstairs with Pergo.
Okay, that's a big project. That's fantastic. So
Yeah,
know
thanks.
that she's with you. She's with you on these projects. And the way that she shared it with me was that there was a lot of joy that you get from creating things and fixing things. And so, only if you're putting projects off and you haven't done them in a while, or if you're really kind of staying on top of them. But she wants you to know that she's with you as you work about the house and as you work about the outside, is what she shares with me. And it's interesting to her, because I don't feel like she was someone who learned how to do all those projects. So that's why she takes a different understanding to it now, that she can see it through your eyes. Do you understand that?
Yes, I think, yes, that makes sense.
Awesome. And I also feel that there must be some kind of I don't know if it's like a harbor or a bay. Are you near a larger body of water? Like she's showing me I'm seeing quite a large bridge or a jettyway that you would drive across. Does that make any sense?
We did drive across a bridge last week, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's quite a long bridge.
Okay. So you were near a large body of water. I don't know that area, but that's great. Again, another example of just how she's with you and she's very present. And she also is telling me that your wallet, she's literally showing me your wallet, and I feel like it holds a lot of stuff. I feel like it could be slimmed down or something, or you've thought about having too many cards in it or something like that. Do you understand that? Like taking everything with you all the time?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
So go out there and either get yourself a new wallet or try to thin it down, is what she's sharing with me. It feels like it's not necessarily like bank cards or credit cards, but it feels like, the membership cards or whatever, you kind of keep it all together. So it's like she shows me hey, Dad, have two different wallets, have one in your top drawer and have one of your everyday, and then you can flip them out, is what she's sharing with me. So you don't have to take her advice, but that's her love and wanting to share that with you. And she's also sharing with me, I feel like you have a clock that would I'm seeing a circle clock, battery powered, where you would actually hear, if everything was quiet in the house, you could hear the noise of the clock ticking. You would understand this being in the family room or kitchen area. I'm actually more drawn to the kitchen area. Do you understand that?
Hearing
it's not a digital
ticking.
clock. It's not plugged in, huh?
Oh, hearing a clock ticking. We do.
Well, I don't know if you would hear it. She's trying to describe to me the style. It feels like it's battery powered, so it hangs on the wall. You could pop it off, but it's one of those where if everything was quiet in the house, you would hear it. What she's trying to share with me, and we can just put this aside, is I feel like the batteries are going to go soon. I don't feel like it's happened yet, but I feel in the next week or so, you're going to see that you need to change out the batteries. That's what she's sharing with me. So
sounds like a clock we have, but it hasn't worked for a number of years. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, maybe you need to change the batteries then.
Yes, that maybe I should try changing the batteries. It might work again. Been a bit lazy, I guess.
That's wonderful. Well, listen, Peter, your daughter's all around. There's a lot of love she has, and I'm going to hand her heart back to you. So thank you for allowing me to come right to you.
Thank you so much, Britta. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Wonderful. I think I've still got time, right?
Yes, we do.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So I'm drawn to another gentleman here. I have a young man here. He's somebody's son, and he's showing me the most quintessential pineapple, like you would be drinking a fun drink out of the pineapple, like a pina colada. Maybe it might not even be an alcoholic beverage, but I'm seeing the top of the pineapple off. It's carved out, and you guys would have enjoyed salty and sun vacations, he's telling me. And you guys would have done water sports. I feel that you're an active family, and there's a lot of fond memories around these beach vacations that he brings me to. Can anybody take this?
We're,
You got a couple?
We have a few
Okay.
people so far.
Okay, so
Britta.
I'll have all of you listen up and let me see where else I can go. So this gentleman feels a bit more on the taller side. He feels very thin to me. He's showing himself to me. And there's a lot of laughter, a lot of humor around him. I feel like he would have been the one to have the last laugh in the most respectful manner. I feel like you would remember your son as enjoying to, play little jokes, or he's showing me he was really good with games. He loved to play family games at times, and he was competitive in that nature, but respectful in that nature. So do we still have everybody here? I see we've got Danny. Is there anybody else?
We have Kelly Chessman. She says, my son's whole thing was pineapples. He was very funny and slim.
Excellent. Okay, so let me have the three of you still listen up, and let me just see if he can help me narrow it down. I feel like there would have been an event, quite possibly. He's showing me one of the flags, almost, I'm not saying it was in Spain, but I feel like there would have been like some type of event where it's almost like he wants to show me the bulls in the pen or something. So I feel like there would have been going to a rodeo or something at some point with a family vacation and watching the bulls in the pen. Does anybody understand that? You can still take that, Danny? Okay.
And Colleen, do you think, Lisa, there's a lot of people writing in the chat.
Wow.
Yeah, there's lots of people that can take different parts of it.
Would anybody understand that mom just recently got her hair cut? He's showing me mom recently got her hair cut. I see her taking her hand over her head like this. Does anybody understand that?
Okay,
right.
we have, let's see, someone waving here, but I don't see anything in the chat about it. We need you to please write in the chat.
Okay, so it looks like we've got Danny who's going to write in the chat. We've got Sherry. Okay, so you've all done your hair.
I don't think this is Danny, because
No, Danny
she's
had
saying
a
it's
daughter,
a
I
daughter.
believe.
This is a young man, Danny.
And Colleen said she just dyed her hair.
Okay. Okay. And would the ladies that had the hair recently done also know, does dad have salt and pepper hair? Salt and pepper, or starting to come in with some salt and pepper in his hair? For some reason, I'm being shown that potentially with dad or a father type figure.
Colleen said yes, and he's here. Okay, Janine said yes.
Oh goodness. All right. So we've got two still in Snowball Rodeo. Wow, my goodness. Okay. So both understand the salt and pepper hair comment. I've still got two with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow.
Three.
All right.
Yeah.
Three. All right. So my goodness, everyone's seen bulls. So let me see where else
I hate to say this,
Yeah.
because I specifically asked them not to come. This is Anthony.
Okay.
I understand the pineapple. We were in Hawaii. I have several pictures. I today received in the mail little rodeo cowboys from a reading I did. His dad's hair was gray at 18. He started turning gray. So
Okay. So we might have Anthony. You said Anthony, right?
yes.
Yes, Anthony. Okay, so give me a second.
Hi, Anthony. Let Britta work with someone else.
That's okay. I know. And if it just give me one more chance for another piece of evidence, Lisa. And if it is Anthony, we can talk offline. As you guys know, Lisa and I know each other. So this gentleman, the other thing that he's also sharing with me is I feel that there would have been roses around one of the moms recently. Like I'm being shown roses, like beautiful roses, a bouquet of roses. Is that still? You can still.
I got a bouquet of roses about 2 hours ago.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. 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 Okay. So I am going to Lisa, we'll talk offline with Anthony for you. And just give me a second and let me just see where else I'm going to go right now. So I have another gentleman stepping in and he's waving a race car flag. Like I'm seeing the race car flag and I don't feel like he was the driver, but I feel like he very much enjoyed, again, these high intensity events. Like I feel like, I don't even want to go as far as saying that he was a race car fan, but he enjoyed going to activities that were busy. He would have enjoyed the state fair, the county fair. He's showing me there was the thrill seeking side to him, but it was more watching than necessarily being in it is what he's sharing with me. I feel like he definitely has at least one sister he's wanting to talk about right now. And I feel very much that mom quite possibly might have been doing some gardening recently. I'm not sure because I'm being shown a wheelbarrow. So does anybody understand this? So we've got Danny. Danny, you can understand? Is that who we have, Lisa?
No, Danny still has a daughter. So
Okay.
this wouldn't be, oh, you have a son in spirit as well? Okay, she's saying, yes, I don't see, her mom and dad were race car drivers. We also have Liz, whose son was a race car driver.
Okay. And Liz, does Liz understand that that she also has a daughter, the son has a sister?
Joe says her son was also a race car driver.
Wow.
Liz said yes.
Okay.
Okay.
He's showing me this young man is showing me the zipper. I feel that mom would have tried to zip something up recently and it would have gotten stuck or caught within the shirts underneath it or something. There's something with the zipper that he's showing me that he's very much around mom with this. Do we still have all three of them? Sherry got stuck in it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me go.
Danny is still saying yes to all of this. So
Okay.
you can select between, Danny says the zipper broke with her in it. We also had Liz, who is saying yes to this. I don't see if she said yes to the zipper.
Would you moms understand? There's somebody here, he's showing me that recently, like, had to go to the bank. She was like she had to go pull out some cash, almost like she thought she had it, but she didn't have it in her wallet. So she had to run to the bank. She didn't realize she was like totally out or really low in cash. He's showing me. It was one of those moments of, oh, I thought I had more with me and I didn't. And that feels recent in the last week.
Okay, Britta, let's see. How about Sherry? She said that they just sold a car at a bank.
Okay.
And she said she can take all of this.
Okay, so Sherry, why don't you go ahead and unmute yourself? And Danny,
Hi,
thank you
Sherry.
for
Could you speak,
raising your
please?
Hi.
Hi, Sherry. Wonderful.
I can actually take everything. Absolutely everything. Even going back to the pineapple, salty vacations,
good.
race car driver. I worked with race car drivers for a period of time when I was a makeup artist. So, and I would bring my son home autographed race cars and jackets and stuff that they would sign.
I love it. I love it. He's showing me right now. I can't even think of what the cartoon is, but I'm seeing like the raccoon with like the eyes that would be like blackened. It's like, I almost want to call it Bandit or something, but I feel like there's a cartoon reference he's trying to show me of almost like a family. It almost feels like an inside family joke where he's
Raccoon?
what?
Rocky Raccoon.
That could absolutely be it. I don't know what it's called that he's showing me, but you would understand, like, it brings back memories. It brings back memories with the family and just the good times of he's so around you, Mom, and so present and loves seeing you smile and loves seeing the joy exude from you. And I know he's showing me it's been difficult. There's been something these last couple weeks that have been a bit more challenging for you, and he's been around you and he wants you to know. He literally comes up from behind and he's just giving you the biggest hug from behind. And he wants you to know that he's been with you and he's been here to support you. And it's very important that he shares this today, and that you hear that. And he wants you to continue to keep talking to him, because he is talking back, and you're just having moments where you're doubting a bit. You're just doubting a bit, but it really is him. And he wants you to really understand it's him. He's flashing to me a turtle right now. I feel that you must, I don't know what it is, if you're seeing the turtle outside when you're on a walk, or there's some too fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I just found, we were at a garden center when he was younger, and he picked out a turtle statue type thing to put in the ground. And so I walk past it every day going to my car. And also I just found a gift of a carved turtle that we got on vacation for him one time. I had never remembered to give it to him. So I just found that literally the other day.
Fantastic. Beautiful. It's not every day that people have turtles around them. So I love that. He's doing a great job.
Had an angelversary too. His second angelversary just happened like a few weeks ago. So
beautiful, beautiful. And so just as you said that, he's saying to me that you did something different this year about it. And it feels like part of this difference, truly, Mom, is the mindset. It feels like you're really expanding on all the amazing memories of him and not just focusing on the angelversary. Very different in year 2 than it was in year 1. And he's so incredibly proud of you. He's so present. He's around you. He wants you to know that he's here opening up the doors. He's opening up the doors to continue to support you, and just wants you to keep stepping into them. And he says, and Mom, I love learning with you. I love learning with you and walking alongside you as you learn. But just know it's great to look at the books. It's great to read the advice, but just know that you do it your way, Mom. And I'm here supporting you as you do it your way. So what I gather when he shares that is just the feeling of how fantastic to be learning how to connect, but you have your own way with him already, and just trust that your way may not be the same way as somebody else's, but it's beautiful for you and your boy. Really wants you to know that, And he's bringing me, I feel like this is a photo you would have. I'm seeing earmuffs on you. I'm seeing like furry earmuffs, it feels like, and it feels like a picture in the winter. There's something with earmuffs though. I don't feel like it's tied to race car. It feels like it's snowy earmuffs, but there's like a photo or something that would be reminiscent of a family trip together, or being out with the snow. But I just see you with it though, not necessarily with him. And he wants you to know, it's like, pull out those photos, he says to me, pull them out. You're going to go down memory lane, Mom, and I'm with you. I want to go down memory lane with you in those pictures, so you understand.
yes, I do.
Awesome. And he also brings me to juicing. I feel like you perhaps in the past did more juicing than you do now or something, and he wants you to bring it back out, he's telling me. And he says it's so good for you, Mom, and it just feels like you're just about to step into a new routine. It just feels like you're just on the cusp of really trying hard just to set yourself up with new routines. You understand this, for bettering yourself both physically and mentally, he shows me. So
My husband and I started eating cleaner, so just eliminating a lot of meats and sweets and stuff.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, he's so present and around. He absolutely loves you. I'm going to hand his heart back to you. So thank you so much for working with
so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Do we have time for one more?
Sure, if you'd like to. And please, anyone who's gotten a reading tonight, if you would like to have your child's picture, and if you could write something up for Elizabeth for our next newsletter, just email it. It's a very easy email, elizabeth@helpingparentsheal.org. and she'd love to add that to the next newsletter. So thanks. Thanks, Britta.
Wonderful. Thank you. So I have this gentleman, I have another gentleman stepping forward and another son. He's showing himself like he's dressed up as a cowboy, but I feel like it's more costume-esque. And he's got a piece of like wheatgrass in his mouth. And I feel like it would have been part of a photo set, or I feel like there would have been some kind of I almost feel like it was like Halloween type setup that he's showing me. Real funny guy. I've got this another very humorous guy, real funny. And I feel very much that he would come from quite a large family. I feel that the extended family would have been very present and around the community or within one or two towns, because I just see a lot of gathering get-togethers. Does anybody understand this with the straw in the mouth?
We have
Okay.
Susan, who says, I have a photo of my son like that in 5th grade play. And Amy says her son has lots of siblings. We have Carol, her son dressed as Woody for Halloween. Let's see. Colleen Byrne, DJ as a cowboy, 42 cousins, 1 of 5. Husband is 1 of 13.
Wow.
Oh, wait, Liz's iPhone. We already read for Liz, but she's saying her son's nickname was Wheat Straw. He was a race car driver.
Okay. Can anybody take, I'm being drawn to a necklace. I feel like you wear something, and I also feel like you play with it. You know, you kind of have that habit of pulling around your necklace. Does anybody understand that? Feel like it's silver, possibly. I don't necessarily know if it's where your son's picture on a necklace. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, let me see if he can get me where he can go quickly. He's also drawn me to potentially mom's got some knee issues. I feel like your knee's been uncomfortable lately, or there's been some discomfort around the knee, because he's talking about sending healing to the knee and really taking the
I
pain
think
out of
you
it.
may be with Colleen Byrne.
Yeah,
Okay,
I do too.
excellent. Colleen, do you want to go ahead and unmute yourself?
Hi, Colleen.
Thanks.
Come on.
Hi
There
guys,
she
how are
is.
you?
Hi, Colleen. Wonderful.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you for working with me. So I've got your beautiful boy here, and he's just the picture that he showed me of himself in the cowboy-esque outfit with the wheat in the mouth. He really wants you to know that he's trying to send healing and energy for you in what's going on in the knee region. And he's also telling me that you're doing a really good job getting what I want to call natural remedies. I feel like he's trying to show me grounding or earthing, where you get the natural remedies of the earth, you know, when you stand outside or sit outside, and he wants you to keep doing that. So I feel like you've already started it, but you've got to just keep doing it, because it's going to continue to help you feel more rejuvenated and feel better in general. Your son is also bringing me to memories of the movie theater. I feel like you guys at one point would have loved going to the movies. Do you understand the fun times at the movies, and, you know, getting the popcorn and just the cinema? There's, you know, I know people don't go to the movies as much anymore, but they're fond memories of him with you and the family going to the movies. You understand?
Matinee days, and then I also worked in a movie theater.
Ah, I love it. Double meaning. I love that. I love it when they do that. That's fantastic. He's also showing me very interesting. I'm seeing a hippopotamus, you know, the big mouths that are coming out. And I feel very much that there would have been something. I feel like it's twofold. I feel like I'm going to two meanings. I feel like it might have been that hippo game, you know, back when kids were little and they would play that punch game and grab at the balls, he shows me. But I also feel that there would be a photo that you would have from the zoo of him quite young in like the hippo area or something. So
I don't have a photo of him, but after he passed, my daughter lives in California, where I am now. And we went to the San Diego Zoo and we did the hippopotamus. We went in the Jeep and we went and visited hippopotamuses. And that was a month after he passed.
Wow, fascinating. And do you have any photos of that you took? Excellent.
Yes, and on this phone that I'm on.
Oh, super. So again, it's like going back down memory lane. I know it's a bit more recent, but take the photos out, put one on your phone. There's something about that he's showing me with the photo. I almost feel like there's a gift within one of the photos he's showing me, that there's going to be, you get rocks as signs, don't you? He's showing me rocks.
We have a lot of rocks, and every time we visit his stone, we put rocks on top of them. So we and my sisters do it, my nieces do it, my cousin, everybody who visits, so all his friends. And
That's wonderful.
rocks are a big thing for us.
So what he's telling me is take a look at those photos. There's like a gift in one of those photos with the rocks. There's like a rock in the background that you haven't noticed or something that it feels like would be somehow a gift he's trying to show. And so he's so present and all around. He absolutely is with you every step. And it just feels like you're running really fast. So he says, Mom, you got to slow down a bit. And it feels like it's the errands that you've been doing, like coming and going. So give yourself some time to slow down a bit and just do that earthing and grounding that he shows me, because that just feels like it's going to keep making you feel upbeat and happy. I'm going to hand his heart back to you. Oh, one more thing. There's something with the blinds or mini blinds he's showing me. I don't know if you've been thinking about switching them out. It's what it feels like to me.
Well, we're in our mobile home, our RV right now, because we're in California, and the blinds are next to the bed, so we've had to black them out with pillows. And I was just thinking this morning when I woke up, I really have to see if they sell a darkening shade in this room.
I love it. I love it. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, he's all around. He's so present. So much love for you. And I'm going to hand his heart back. So thank you so much for working with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Britta, what a night. This has been incredible. Thank
Wonderful
you
evening.
so much, right, Lisa? Wow.
Yes, thank you, Britta. Britta's
you.
just stellar.
Yeah.
And so are your
we-
kids. Wonderful meeting.
Well, we hope that you'll come back again, please, Britta. And we always ask everyone to unmute themselves to say thank
Wonderful,
you
Britta.
and good
Thank
night.
you.
Thanks very much,
Yes,
Britta.
thank
Really
you,
appreciate it.
Britta.
Thank you,
Britta.
Britta.
Thank you.
Britta.
Thank you.
Britta.
Thank
you.
you.
It's amazing.